Hey y'all, it's Rust here, and this is the week 3 video of the IVDL Draft League. Now before the game starts, I'm gonna go over the matchup for this week and the team I made. Timestamp is on the screen right now for if you want to get straight to the game. Now let's get right to the team matchup screen. As we can see here, my opponent has a very heavily rain-focused draft with common rain staples such as Mega Swampert, Gen 7 Battle Bond Greninja, Barraskewda, and the newly buffed Kabuto with his newfound access to Sharpness, Stone Axe, and Sacred Sword, giving him much more flexibility. Team also has team has also some common defensive Pokemon you would see on rain teams, such as Ferrothorn, a Boltbeak Zapdos, and Hatterene, alongside other miscellaneous Pokemon like Kyurem and the non-threatening Crustle. While this team is very extremely offensively powerful, it has a few defensive weaknesses that I can exploit very easily with some of my Pokemon. So with that in mind, I decided to opt for a more offensively focused team to take on this week's opponent. My first pick for this game is a Cobra Berry Swords Dance free attack Zarude. Very similar to what I did last week with a free attack set, this time with Cobra Berry instead of Life Orb. No, this team only has one sucker resist, my opponent's. It's just Greninja, which makes the Pokemon pretty damn strong into their team. Yeah, I opt for Cobra Berry because it lures in Zapdos pretty well. Lets it eat a Hurricane or a Brave Bird, and lets me Revenge Color with Rock Slide very easily. And Close Combat over here hits Ferrothorn for super effective damage alongside other Pokemon such as Kyurem. This EV spread lets me outspeed non-choice Scarf Zapdoses, and the remaining EVs go to HP just for general tanking purposes. Now, the next Pokemon I picked is a Chompleberry Curse Switch to attack Hisuian Gudra with mixed defenses which allow me to come in on special attackers decently such as Greninja while being able to tank physical hits while trying to set up and move my curses. Power Whip and Body Press hit most of the team hard enough after a few boosts, and Wish keeps me topped up for the whole game. Finally, Sap Sipper lets me absorb Leech Seed from Ferrothorn, which lets me obviously, get even more things to set up on. Now my next option I picked is a Choice Peck Swallow. Reason being, my opponent has only one real flying type switching in a specially defensive Zapdos, which will more than likely not even come this game, which is why Choice Peck Swallow was picked. Choice Peck's early Boomburst absolutely rips this team apart, right? And Heat Wave is just for Ferrothorn, really, not much else to say, right? Though obviously Choice Peck's Boomburst absolutely ravages non-specially defensive Ferrothorn anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I opted for Sunny Day as my third move because it lets me get rid of my opponent's Rain. Can be pretty helpful, right? If it does come into play, right? And U-turn just gives me pivoting, right? In case I decide that Boomburst just isn't the play for some reason. Now, my next pick is a dual screens Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini gained Flip Turn in Radical Red, which lets it become a pretty respectful screen setter with Light Clay, right? It can abuse its pretty high bulk to pretty much always set 2 screens up per game, right? Moonblast lets me hit Greninja if I really need to hit it, though I can alternatively opt for Grass Knot, though actually no, in hindsight Grass Knot definitely won't be hitting it hard because Greninja's actually pretty frail, so actually disregard what I just said there, right? And as I've mentioned before, I have mixed defenses, which let me come in on both physical and special water hits pretty decently. However, I have a very pretty safe water switching in Quagsire. Now, Quagsire is a pretty standard max Fizz Def, almost max Fizz Def Water Absorb, Earthquake Toxic, Protect, Recover set, which lets me protect to stall out rain turns with leftovers to give me a little bit extra cover during those turns, right? Now, last but not least, I decided to go for GRAFAIAI. GRAFAIAI is running a free attacks life orb swords dance set with the sketch move rather than being a more support oriented move. I decided off for ZIPPY ZAP, which some of y'all may not know, so I'm going to explain it. It's a 50 base power guaranteed crit priority move that was added in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and was added to Radical Red. With this move, my GRAFAIAI goes from pretty much a non-threat since even with on burden boost it gets outsped by Swift Swim Barraskewda to a really powerful threat that can pretty much freshen the entire team with the exception of Mega Swampert, which my Gudra is here to lure in with curses, right? So that's not even really that much of a threat to us, right? Yeah, as I mentioned, Zippy Zap one-shots what's it called, Barraskewda and Greninja, which will likely not click the priority moves into these fights, since more than likely my opponent probably won't know that this thing exists, and also the fact that they might not even one-shot kill GRAFAIAI, so they will likely go for the stronger Hydro Pumps and Liquidations, only to get revenge kill, well not revenge kill, but easily dispatched with Zippy Zap, right? The remaining moves, Gunk Shot and Low Kick, can just hit all of the defensive Pokemon on my opponent's team, you know, being Zapdos, Hatterene, and Ferrothorn very hard after a Sword Dance with that Life Orb boost. And Poison Touch is really the only good ability on this Pokemon since Unburden will not proc because Life Orb likely will not get knocked off. And Prankster is really useless with Sword Dance being my only priority move. And that's my team, right? I honestly cannot wait to see how well this GRAFAIAI set works out, right? Honestly, not much else to say. I'm pretty satisfied with this team, though it's probably my least favorite team out of the three I've brought so far. Overall, I hope y'all have enjoyed this team review and see you in the game, right? Goodbye. And we're here for the week 3 game. I already explained my team in the team review. Very basic team over here. It's a little late, so I'm keeping it quiet right now. Also, I'm tired of shit, right? So, like, excuse me if I say some stupid shit and make some bad plays in this game now. Unfortunately, we do see a Swampert. I was generally not expecting Swampert to come. I feel like it just wasn't really, I don't know. But, yeah, my plan for this scenario, for where if there was a Swampert, it was to always lead his Gudra. So I'm gonna do exactly that, right? I'm just gonna wait for my opponents here, right? There's also a Kyurem, which I honestly didn't really prep that much for, but I'm quite certain Hooter should be able to deal with it decently enough, right? We've got Battle Bond Greninja, not Protean or Torrent, it needs to be Battle Bond, right? If you haven't watched my team review, Zapdos also gets, Bolt Beak, so that's gonna be fun. Now I'm gonna obviously go curse here. There's no reason to click like body parts. I have Sap Sipper, so like I'm gonna soak up any leech seeds, right? If Swampert comes in, I'll go with Power Whip. Yep, Sap Sipper comes in. I'm just gonna curse again, right? There's no reason not to, right? Right, there's no reason to click Power Whip here, honestly, unless it's red card. Well, no, never mind, this red card. It could be red card for a Thorn. Funny comment. Yeah, they do go Pelly, right? Oh, God. I'm just gonna click Power Up on this turn, right? It's just the safest play, right? This Pelly can't do anything to me, can't Toxic me, can't do nothing. Right, Power Up is just the safest play, unless they go and Zapdos and they static me, but I can't really avoid. Oh my God, excuse me. I'm gonna need to take a drink. Oh my God, my throat is pretty dry. U-turn comes out. I hope Swampert comes out, so I don't need to take an Earthquake. Oh, it does. While I land. Yes! Alright, amazing. Right, that was the only thing that could kill me. Alright. I mean, I'm just gonna click wish on this turn, as they do thunder. Get the power of full para. well. Right, no. Yeah, I think I just win from this one unless I just don't get fully hacked, right? Yeah. Or if, actually, I don't think Greninja can even locate crit because I have Chopo Berry. I don't think that even kills. They have no, like, Encore or anything on this team. So, like, yeah, it could also be Specs Earth Power, actually. Specs Earth Power. Tough. Alright. Okay, so unfortunately I won't bring the win with me here. I'm gonna go Heart Swallow here though. As I just click I just click Specs Boomburst. Yeah, I just click Specs Boomburst, do a nice 80% to the Ferrothorn. This thing is so fucking funny. Alright, well, we pick up the Ferrothorn. Very good kill on my part, right? Greninja comes out. I outspeed this by 1 point, so it needs to be Choice Scarf to outspeed me. The question is, does Choice Scarf outspeed it? The answer is it can. Yeah, it could also be Scarf Ice Beam. I think my play here is to go Tapu Fini. Yeah, Ice Beam does just come out, right? I'm gonna click Flip Turn here. A ZAP does comes out. Yep. I'm just gonna go into. I don't know what. Oh yeah. No, I can't. I don't want to go Zero because I don't want to. I don't want the like Copper Bear to be too obvious. At the same time, it's like I don't know. Okay. I can't go my GRAFAIAI sec here, unfortunately, because actually I could. No, I actually can. Yeah, let me go GRAFAIAI because I actually want this thing to come out. It's literally the only reason I want. Alright. Let me get the Sword Dance, get the Gunk Shot. Now Greninja's gonna come out. And the fucking Zippy Zap is gonna come out. This isn't Scarf. I've established this, so I'm just gonna click low kick. Right. Greninja comes out and and the Zippy Zap comes out. Oh my god. What a fucking game. This is so fucking funny, GG. Yeah, this was a crazy game. A nice juicy 6-0 for the week 3. I'm glad to see GRAFAIAI do something. Fortunately Guja couldn't get the lead 6-up because of the choice specs Earth Power, but it is what it is, right? It was a good game. Well played, GG. See you in the week 5 game actually, because I have a break week on week 4. If I feel like it, I might make something for like just as like filler for week 4. So yeah, whatever, we'll see. See ya, have a good one. Bye.